Okay, hello, student. My name is William. Okay. 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 Today I go read another part of the Bible. To go read 1 Samuel chapter 18. Okay. And it came to pass when he made an end of speaking unto Saul, and the soul of Jonathan went knit of the soul of David. And Jonathan loved him in his own soul. And Saul took him that day, and would let him go no more home in his father's house. And Jonathan and David made a covenant because he loved him and his own soul. And Jonathan stripped and striped himself with the robe was upon him, and he gave it to David and his garments, even into his sword and to his bow and his girdle. And David whatsoever Saul said him, and behaved himself wisely. And Saul sent him over the men of war, and he was accepted to the sight of all the people, and in the sight of Saul's servants. And it came to pass as they came, when David has returned from the slaughter of the Philistine, the women came out of all the cities of Israel, singing and dancing to meet King Saul with tabrets, and enjoying the instruments of music. The women answered at one another, and as they prayed, and said, Saul had slain his thousands, and David with 10,000s. And Saul was very wroth, and saying displeased him, and he said, and they have ascribed unto David 10,000s, and to me they have ascribed 10,000s. But he can have more, but the kingdom. And Saul eyed David, and for that day and forward. And it came to pass on the morrow, an evil spirit from God upon Saul. And he prophesied in the midst of the house, and David played in his hand, and other times there was a javelin in Saul's hand. And Saul cast a javelin, for he said, I smite David even to the wall with it. And David avoided his presence twice, and Saul was afraid of David, because the Lord had departed because the Lord was with him and departed from Saul. Therefore Saul removed him from him, made him his captain over 1,000. And he went out and came before the people. And David himself went all the ways, and the Lord was with him. But when Saul that he behaved himself very wisely, he was afraid of him. But all Israel and Judea looked David, because he went out and before him. And Saul said to David, Behold my daughter Merab, her will I give thee to wife, and only be thou valiant for me, and fight the Lord's battles. And Saul said, Let not mine be upon him, but the hand of the Philistines be upon him. And the David said unto Saul, Who am I? What is my life, or my father's family in Israel? Should I be a son-in-law to the king? But it come to pass at the time of when Merab, Saul's daughter, should have given to David, and he was given to Adriel and Monlite to wife. And Michal and Mitchell, Saul's daughter, loved David, and they told Saul, and the thing pleased him. And Saul said, I gave him her, and she may come to snare to him. And they had the hand of the Philistines made against him. Wherefore Saul said to David, Thou shalt this day be my son-in-law in the one that twain. And Saul commanded his servants, saying, Commune with David secretly, and said, Behold, the king had delight with thee, and all his servants loved thee. Now, therefore, be the king's sons-in-law. And Saul's servants spake these words in the ears of David. And David said, Seemeth it unto you a light thing in king's son-in-law, seeing that I am a poor man, and lightly esteemed. And the servants of Saul told him, saying, All this matter spake David. And Saul said, Thus shall ye say to David, The king desireth not any dowry, but 100 foreskins of Philistines to be avenged of the king's enemies. But Saul thought to make David fall by the hand of the Philistines. When his servants told David these words, it pleased David well to be king of the king's son-in-law. The days were not expired. Wherefore arose and went into this man, slew of the Philistines 200 men, and David brought their foreskins, and they gave him full tale of the king, and he might be the king's son-in-law. And Saul gave him Michal, and daughter to wife, and Saul saw that and knew that David knew the Lord was with David and Michal, and Saul started to love him. And Saul was yet the more afraid of David, and Saul become David's enemy continually. And then the princesses of the Philistines went forth, and it came to pass after they went forth, and David made himself more wisely on all the servants of Saul, and his name was much set by. Okay, that's ending of 1 Timothy chapter 18. Okay, next video read 1 Timothy chapter 19. Okay. And you have to go right now. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Okay, next video, read 1 Timothy chapter 19. Okay. And you have to go right now. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.